4-0. And here they are, currently 5th in the East. On the first possession, that's a reverse layup, and good, scored by Tyrese Maxey. And expect to see a lot of him tonight because he leads the entire league in minutes played.
Yeah, he's just a tough cover. I mean, he's one of those players that seemingly never gets tired. He's out there quite a bit.
Luka, he's going to shoot it over the defender. And that's VJ Edgecombe, who goes about 6'4", 190, the 20-year-old. Easy stuff that time for Doncic.
Yeah, I mean, and VJ's a tough player. I mean, he's young, but he's really showcasing a lot of what he has to offer. But covering Luka, that's a whole nother story.
Now they double up quickly on Tyrese. Now Joel's been shooting it okay. Embiid has played 15 out of the 19. Now make it 16 out of the 20 game. Okay, for the Lakers, couple of things. First of all, Jackson Hayes is out due to a one now into LeBron, back to the basket. Barlow is guarding him. LeBron trying to force his way on the baseline. Open is Marcus for three. And it hits the heel, and it's going to be taken away, and it's going to be taken by Kelly Oubre Jr., who missed some time. Also recovering most of the year due to a knee injury. They thought he'd come back a lot sooner. There's Oubre in the corner. That one wasn't close. Off the front of the rim, taken by Luka. Into the attacking zone. Doncic still the leading scorer in the NBA, and he loses it. It's a 3-on-1. Lob, throwing it down. That's Barlow. Well, them trading McCain to OKC has really opened up some serious time for Barlow. Luka, good rebounder. Of course, all those triple doubles are going to have to be. Bounce now to LeBron. Wide open. Three on its way. As Mike said, he had the key three, the big three late in the game earlier this year in Philly. Who's going to stop the ball? Finally, Ayton does. That's verticality.
Good verticality that time, but that was a nice venture into the paint.
Yeah, by VJ. Do a little bit of a dance here. Doncic goes around his man. They block it from behind. No foul called, and Maxey will bring it into the front court. 6-2. The Lakers are down. We're just getting going. On Crypto.com. Edgecombe, that rolls around and spills out, so nobody's shooting it well in the early going. And the Lakers, they do it as well as anybody in the league. The outlet pass, but that one picked up by the Sixers. Corner, open, on its way. Still can't buy one. Joel's underneath. He's just going to shoot in the corner of the key, and finally, it settles in the league. Smart with a yo-yo dribble out on top. Here's D.A. Latter part of the trip, he really played well. Struggled early on in the off the trip. 8 in a row on the road due to the Grammys. Embiid, pretty good ball handler when he wants to be.
That ball was tipped. Yeah. Can't throw it in the ocean.
Well, I'm not 100% sure it's the city because, of course, he played for the Clippers.
No, it's
and had some great games.
Talking about the franchise itself. Look at that defense. That was great defense.
Yeah, all the way and laid it up and in for Kelly Oubre.
Well, 10-2. Lakers better decide they want to play this game, or they're going to be down a bundle in a short period of time.
Lakers right out of the gate shooting 1 for 6. Down low, here's Ayton. He had a tremendous shooting road trip, and that one settles in. He was in very deep where he did damage. That was, what, a 3.5-minute drought for Los Angeles. Taken out by Edgecombe. Edgecombe's going down the middle.
Look at this.
That's 2 times in a row, right to the rim, unchallenged.
And I said earlier that they got to settle their offense down. Maybe they should spend more time on the defensive end.
You got Joel Embiid out on Doncic. They're looking to switch off. That was not a good pass. And it was knocked away. Tried to force it in there for DeAndre Ayton. Stuck in the mud right now are the Lakers. Embiid baseline. Taken now by D.A. Leaves it for Luka. Surveys and finds LeBron. Lobs it underneath. Jake's in very deep. And he scores! Boy, he had 3 players coming at him.
And he had 3 players hit him, too. No foul on the play, so he gets up and just gets down the floor.
LaRavia starting again. He's first on the team in steals. Only player to play in every game. Embiid. Inside, outside. Score a couple of times. Luka. They are taken away and they foul him.
But they are committed to getting the ball out of Luka's hands. Every trip down so far, he hits him. He made all his open looks.
All right, how about this right now from Carl's Jr.?
Yeah!
The 20th, but they didn't need him. That 39-point lead at one point was the largest lead for the Lakers this year, and don't let that final score fool you, 125 to 109, because it was never in doubt. We're nearing the halfway mark already of quarter number one.
Lakers in a zone now. Let's see if that helps a little bit.
Oubre wanders into the paint. Now over for Edgecombe, going to get it right back. Kelly Oubre with LeBron in front of him. 7 to shoot. Oubre's going baseline. The southpaw lays it up and in.
Not a lot of room along the baseline, but he took advantage of it.
Every starter for Philadelphia has scored already in the first 6 minutes of this game. Luka once again had it poked away momentarily. Lorena, three, corner, doesn't get it. Tapped by Aiden, and Smart had a great opportunity, and then DeAndre barely crawls it over the rim.
Good job by DeAndre, though, to keep it alive for his second opportunity after the Smart miss.
Remember, if he goes 15 and 10, the Lakers haven't even lost this year. Talking about DeAndre Ayton, Embiid, nice athletic move. He scores, hits the floor. Boy, Philadelphia's defense right now, they're all over the Lakers. Lob underneath, not going to get there too much. But they're going to be fortunate, they got it down low. Now the Lakers kind of on a swivel. 11 to shoot. Tyrese gives it right back to his number 2 man, Embiid, who just drills it. Timeout, Lakers, and boy, do they need it. Yeah, open, Rui, I mean, wide open. Nothing but net.
I mean, he had time to spin the ball, get the seams the way he wanted it, read the commissioner's name, and then shoot.
Here are the Sixers. 14 of their 20 have been in the paint. Embiid's got some of those. Here he is in the paint again. Going to be a foul on Maxi Kleber, who Kennard to be in uniform coming up the next 2 games. Perhaps Golden State, OKC.
Part of the NBA.
Yep.
Teammates, that's why it's so hard sometimes. You get close to players, and next thing you know, they're packing their bags and going somewhere else.
Here's Luka. 3 early turnovers for Doncic. He has 3 of the 4. Laker miscues tonight. LaRavia has it. Gets right around Edgecombe. Now leaves it for Rui, who just hit the jumper a moment ago. 10 to shoot. Plenty of time to get into the action now. Here is Luka. Luka Magic. Yes, shoots. Not going to knock it down. Tap once, twice. Taken by Philly there. Running. Oubre was all alone, but guess what? So is Maxey. Fast break points. Philadelphia. On the year, fast break, they are in the top 10 fast break points per game.
Where they are putting so much pressure on the ball defensively.
This is a 14th defensive rated team as Luka gets all the way. And the Lakers did that a little bit earlier. Let them get right to the rim. Going to be taken now by Embiid. Wanders in, keeps the pivot foot. They'll reorchestrate with Maxey directing traffic.
Look at this.
Joel in the paint, turns, and can't get the bounce. Rebound goes to Rui.
But that middle is so wide open.
Luka trying to ward off the defender. Stop, pop. No, won't get it. Underneath, they battle. It goes right to connect. Picking up the garbage and scoring.
Good little work there by Kleber, as he's the one that kind of put the pressure on the defensive rebound for the Sixers.
Yeah, it's a good chance for Maxey. Significant early minutes. We'll see Vando next time it's dead. Maxey for 3 on the outside. Comes off, taken by Luka. He's piling up the rebounds already. He's now got 4. Doncic down the middle. He goes! What's up with the middle tonight?
Luka with the dunk and almost got a technical. You can hold yourself up. You can't do a chin up after the dunk.
Wide open spaces. Edgecombe, lob underneath. Ooh, that went off the board. Then he took control, and he hit 17 combined, the 2 teams. 1 for 17. How about the layup, though? That's what you were talking about.
If they're not going to blitz him, he's going to get layup after layup the way they're playing chest-to-chest defense.
By the way, Maxey, for some of the few times tonight, he's on the bench, but he was 0 for 5 in the quarter from beyond the arc. LeBron had 3 turnovers, so did Luka. So they're going to try to clean things up. They had 6 of the 7. LeBron handling it right in front of the Laker bench. Now he finds Kleba just inside the free throw line. Heartbreak. That one goes in and out. Rebound taken by Philly and Watford. We'll get to the 5 on the floor for both teams in a moment. It's now to Edgecombe. You've got Grimes, Edwards, Watford, Embiid, and Edgecombe for Philadelphia. Lakers have Vanderbilt, Kleba, Reeves, James, and Rui.
I mean,
Joel Embiid.
he just gives you a little jab fake as a space maker, but you've got to make him put it on the floor. That's the only way you're going to get help.
The head-banded Austin Reeves missed 19 games. Was hurt on Christmas. Trying to go one-on-one with the rookie. And a little runner in the lane comes off, and Edgecombe's got the rebound. Trying to get around Reeves. Well, there's a good little one-on-one battle between those two on both ends of the floor. Sixers in Grimes. Running it through Joel.
See, the space maker, and again, that little jab fake is just to get the defender to react backwards, gives you the space you need.
Embiid's already shot it 8 times. LeBron comes in very deep, then Embiid. Ooh, that's going to be a foul. Philly with the Lakers 1 by 4 as LeBron takes it in. It's swatted there 0 for 8 from.
Attempt. Luka shot the first 2, and LeBron the next 2.
By the way, our officials tonight, J.B. DeRosa, Jason Goldenberg, and Jenna Schroeder. Watford looks for some help. Lobs it to Embiid in front of his own bench. He's way outside.
Yeah, but I wouldn't double him out there.
Yeah, let him take that.
I mean, it opens up the floor way too much when you're double teaming behind the three-point line.
He's a 30%er this year. That's a 36%er. That one is blocked underneath. Rejection. Taken out by LeBron. Here we go! Throw it down. Look out below.
He took off, and I mean, he had to really extend to get that dunk.
Boy, he had dunk after dunk after dunk, it seemed, at Brooklyn. And that crowd was overwhelmed as Edgecombe. Boy, he's doing some talking now with DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the
guys from the Bahamas.
Bahamas.
I was going to say. And Vanderbilt sneaks behind. We got 3 Bahamian basketball players in the house tonight. Those 2 in MT up here doing radio. Underneath, that would have counted had it have gone down. Quentin Grimes, of course, acquired last February the 4th, so his first full year in a Sixer uniform. And it caused some repercussions, obviously, for Grimes. It will affect him quite a bit. 4th NBA club for Quentin. They find Doncic back to the basket. Edwards. Here's underneath. It's taken by Reeves. That was Grimes guarding him instead. Reeves! String music from the outside.
Boy, the Lakers needed that in a big way. I can't believe the Lakers are only down by 2 with 8 turnovers already.
Trailed by as many as 11. Philadelphia still hasn't turned it over. Embiid hooks it over. This is Edwards. He goes in and cuts Ayton and scores.
Right in the middle again.
Points in the paint. 20 for Philly. 22 for the Lake Show. Reeves getting comfortable again. That one is off of Reeves and out of bounds.
9 turnovers.
Underneath, wide open again. It's put up and in by Trendon Watford. Watford went to LSU for a couple of years. And here comes Luka. He and Reeves combined for the top scoring duo in the NBA, scoring over 60 a game. Doncic, a little off balance, but under control. Taken by Edgecombe. So 38-32, the Lakers brought it really close. Embiid wards off DeAndre Ayton with the arm. Now Watford wanders in. Here comes Joel to lay it up and in.
They are operating.
He has to a little bit there. And congrats to the 2 teams, obviously, the Pats and the Hawks playing in the Super Bowl, although I don't care, Stu. Underneath, here it is. Missed that time by LeBron. Down the middle, oh, there's Reeves, one of the top players in the league.
Late whistle.
Taking charge. The challenge. Doncic out by the logo. Ayton wandering way out there to set a pick, and then Edgecombe just knocks down Smart. 12 times this year. Had a game-high 25 in that win against the Warriors. Luka all the way to Marcus Smart. That is what's a flyby, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's taken by LaRavia, and he tries to attack a whistle.
the scoring column, but I still think the perimeter offense is a little unconfident with him. He's not shooting the ball the way he was earlier.
Consecutive start tonight. Top 20 in steals in the NBA. Mentioned first on the team and second on the team in minutes played to Luka. So a lot of trust the coaches have put into Jake LaRavia. Edgecombe traveled. Yeah, he traveled before he made that move. Hitting one. 6:45, clock's moving.
And that
Second
was
quarter.
And that was an unforced turnover. You'd like to see the Laker defenders or defense create some turnovers.
Luka. Boy, he's just so sure, monitoring himself, and then Ayton tips it up and in. Offensive follow.
You know, Ayton's made all 3 of his shots again tonight.
Now DeAndre Ayton, he was 10 for 10 against Toronto when he was last on this floor.
Well, I don't like switching this play at all.
But it's tripled up on Embiid, and a foul is called. Marcus said, he wants her. Tell you what, his minutes have gone up every single month, and he struggled against the Lakers back on December the 7th. He was just 4 for 21 and was 0 for 6 from 3. So he's already outdoing that performance. He's got 18 in the first half and is 6 for 9 from the floor. Luka, once again into the paint he goes. Little fall back, not there. Tap by Embiid, a nice control tap. Then he and Ayton get into it a little bit. Oubre gets down the middle. Oh, DeAndre, get that out of here. 3 on 2. Luka all the way, gives it up. Jake's there and scores.
Wow, good thing he put a little spin on that ball because Embiid made him alter it a bit.
8 denying at the other end. Embiid drive, kick. Edgecombe got it for 3.
Back to a 7-point game.
Edgecombe shooting 36% from beyond the arc this season. Rui still in the top 20 in three-point shooting in the NBA. Of course, he missed significant time. Luka long distance, in and out. And run down by Embiid. Lakers down by 7. As we approach the 5-minute mark.
And here comes that big little screen. They switch it again.
Maxey enjoys the matchup, trying to work around, and does easily that time on Ayton, who had given him some room. LaRavia, he's selling out trying to get that, but it's going to go out of bounds. Or a combined 4 for 16.
Yeah, they keep, there it is again. Switch big little.
Going base. Oh, look out!
Yeah, he took advantage of that open lane.
Highlight settling in Philadelphia. Luka at the free throw line. 47 seed through the 7th. So everything is all bunched up. Lakers over the last 2 months, so we've said this time and time again, they've been treading water. Just 15 and 15 since the beginning of December.
Well, the Lakers have a little over 4 minutes here in this half to see if they can just lock in a little bit more defensively.
This is the third of a 5-game trip for Philly. They've won the first 2. Maxey corner. Oh, good move that time by Barlow. And then he puts it into traffic. That should be a 24-second violation. Luka, of course, the high usage rate, the time of possession.
To see if the Lakers change their defense now because Embiid has gone to the bench.
Doncic doubled up, tried to slip it to Kleber. We got one of the Sixer players down. Now they got a 3-on-2. Barlow's underneath, score, counted, foul. 3-point opportunity.
Again, after the turn.
As far as average, headed towards that.
You know, the one thing the Lakers ought to be very happy about is that Maxey hasn't got going yet. If you get him and Embiid going, then you really have a defensive problem.
Yeah, Tyrese is 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. Boy, it's so measured. He knows exactly where the defender is, laid up and in by AR.
Well, but the game plan for the Sixers is this is how we're going to play Luka. This is how we're going to play LeBron. Do they have a third one where they say this is how we're going to play Austin Reeves?
Now Luka hobbling on the other side. He's still in there, obviously. And it's rejected as Rui tried to score. Luka's really hobbling, really hurting. And Barlow scores.